who you are and where you're from.
Okay, I'm Zenith and I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. I was born in Cape Town and I immigrated to the UK in 2012 to be with my husband, who is Scottish. And I've built a life here for me. I'm a biomedical scientist and I work at the labs in Regmore. And I've got a community which I'm active in, and I love being here.
What was it like growing up in Cape Town?
It was amazing and scary. In the past, there used to be apartheid in South Africa.
Can I just ask what apartheid is?
So apartheid is a system of rules where the government at that point was a white ruling government, and they decided that people of colour, regardless of the ethnicity, if the skin colour was not white, they were classed as lower citizens. South Africa is completely opened up. It's not like that anymore, but it's still very dangerous. I wouldn't go out at night where I live, or even in areas that's not considered dangerous. I wouldn't do it.
From you moving to Scotland, what that whole experience was like?
Initially, it was very scary. When I got off the plane, it was raining. It was a very dull day. It was very cold. It was March. I got here in March 2012. And Finn was my husband was at the airport, and he picked me up and we went home, and we lived in a flat in Bewley, and it was above the post office. And it was beautiful, but it looked like the most scariest place because I wasn't used to that. Everything's safe. You know, it doesn't matter what you do, you always feel safe. And that's completely different to South Africa. Your mind is always aware of what's going on around you. Yeah, it is, but in a happy, more jovial, more what can I do kind of way. In South Africa, I was surviving, trying to stay safe, and yeah, I'm not. That is one of the biggest changes for me coming here. The freedom you get when you don't have to think about surviving is completely and utterly amazing. There's nothing like not spending your time thinking about if you're going to be safe going from A to B. There's always an element of wanting to give yourself a better life. You know, you make that choice. You can do that by leaving where you are and going somewhere safer. And not everybody has the means to do that. And it's having the means to do that and being human enough to know that if I take care of me, I can take care of somebody else. And that's why a lot of people do it. You know, if they can take care of themselves and get money they can give to their family, then their family can take care of themselves. It's about being human, I think. You know, that whole thing, somebody else saying that we come to this country to reap the benefits. My first argument would be, I'm not sponging off anybody. I'm working hard. I'm doing the same thing everybody else is doing. I'm not coming here to take something from somebody else. I'm in the current situation. I'm unplugging a hole, and you know the hole's getting bigger, and I'm not even enough to plug that hole work-wise.
Because you're doing the biomedical sciences.
I'm doing biomedical science, and
they have 9 people.
Yep, and there's only 3 of us.
3, including yourself.
I'm doing it because I'm human and I want to give. That's why I'm doing it. And I think somebody saying that we're coming here for benefit when I'm leaving every single thing that I know behind so that I can make a better life for myself, I don't think that's fair. I think that's very inhuman. You know, I don't think that having that type of anger towards somebody when there's so much for everybody to do.